Now it's starting to look like something. We haven't broken it yet, so that's a bonus. Welcome back to Freedom One Garage. We still have the binder in the #1 position in the shop. For this video, we're gonna do a little short one here. Hopefully it's short. But ever since we got this binder, the taillights on it, lenses anyway, weren't too bad. But these front turn signal park light lenses, this one's barely hanging on, this one's broken. And from what I can tell, they're pretty particular to about 3 or 4 years worth of pickup trucks, and that's about it. On the internets, they're we just lost a chunk. On the internets, they're really expensive and really hard to find, and so we're wondering what else we can do. We did get all the lights working. I did not do a video on that because it's pretty boring, guys and gals. But we put one of these fancy clamp it on the side of your steering column turn signal switches in. Got that all working miraculously. Everything's working there. Hazards, four-ways, park lights, and headlights. Dash lights even work. But now we got to put some lenses on these front lights. See, the back ones, they're a little faded, a lot faded actually, but they're in one piece. So we got to make some front ones is what we're going to do. And we were at the local U-Pull-It a couple weeks ago, and we snagged up on 2 of these out of some sort of a, what was it, like a Chrysler, I don't know, a little New Yorker or something. Anyway, late 80s, early 90s. It's about the same size. So we traced on it, and we're gonna try and cut one of these out and make it work as a lens on the 62 binder. So wish us luck. I think we can do it. We've kind of done this kind of stuff before, not on video, but we'll get after it. We're basically using right angle grinder, and then for the touch-up work and final sanding and stuff, we'll get the old Harbor Freight built disc sander out that we use about once every 4 years. I did check it, it turns on, so at least it'll work this time. So hopefully we can make some decent looking lenses for these park lights. First thing we got to do is, in these newer cars, you don't just get the lens, you get the whole housing and everything. So we're going to cut right along here. We'll chop this end off, but otherwise cut right along this edge here. Bauer right angle grinder, not a heavy duty tool at all, but for this particular project I would rather the grinder stall out than use the Milwaukee one and have it catch this plastic, because the plastic melts. It doesn't really cut as much as it melts, but it'll grab the plastic and rip this thing right out of your hand or break it in half. So that's why we're using the Bauer. Should just about get us that chunk. Not quite. Okay, that's out. We're all the way around there now. There. Okay. Those two pieces are trash. Now we can peel some of this melted stuff away from the edges. We're not done cutting yet, but we're gonna just take these corners off. Now it's starting to look like something. We haven't broken it yet, so that's a bonus. So that's after phase one. Now we'll go over to the sander, which is to my right here, and we're going to round this off, and then we'll also bevel this little edge on the back so that when it goes in, it'll kind of be flat across here, so to speak. That's the plan anyway. Some of this plastic just dries right back on there. Not too shabby, a little rough around the edges. Let's go test fit. There. Golly, some of this. There. Let's go test fit. This side's off already. So if we go a little something like. This nubbin here needs to come off, and we're still a little bit long, so our black Sharpie marker is probably right on. This needs a little more rounding here, but we're close. This nubbin is a problem though, but we can get that out. All right, made a couple of adjustments, and actually, yeah, like this maybe. It's hard to do one-handed. Looky there, you guys. Looky there. I don't mind that too much. We're going to dress up, looks like pretty much maybe the lower left, and then all of this radius, maybe both lowers. Dress this up a little bit, and yeah, I'm liking it. Okay, final test fit before we really start cleaning it up and start polishing and stuff. Looky there, you guys and gals. We got to drill a hole in each one and drill some new mounting holes in the metal behind it. We got some little stainless screws to use, and we should be done here in not too long. All right, let's get you up to speed. Rummaged around the electrical drawer until we found a couple of amber colored 1157s. Got those swapped in without any problem. And then we gave the housing a little spritz of silver paint. And now we're going for final fitment. Now this side has a little bit of a shoulder behind it. Oh, and we also ran these through the headlight lens polisher thing a little bit. Got them all nice and shined up. This side does not have a shoulder, so what we'll do over here is we're going to just take a little chunk of vacuum line, and that's going to keep us from bearing down on that lens so much when we go to screw it in that we crack it. And we got some stainless screws. We drilled a couple of new 1/8" holes for mounting. You just take this guy, put our little vacuum hose washer on there. I don't think we'll need the hose on this side. This one's inset a little bit. That's the only thing that we can't replicate. There we go. We'll get the other one in and remove the masking and show you the final results. I think it's gonna be just nice. Here we are, the final result. Guys and gals, I think we did a pretty darn snazzy job on these. Pretty proud of it myself. I think it may even warrant a brand new used comment. I don't know. What do you guys and gals think? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, that's how you fix lenses or make lenses when they're pretty much unobtainable. Thanks so much for sticking around watching this video. Hope you got something out of it. Appreciate you watching our stuff, following, liking, subscribing, all, you know, everything. We'll catch you on the next one.